सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। धर्मः प्रोज्झितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम्। श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात्। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं। समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षये सूतमहामुनये शौनकादिऋषिभ्यो अत्र्यादिऋषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दशदिक्पालेभ्यो नमो नमः। गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। माता पितृदेवताभ्यो नमः। आद्य शंकराचार्यवर्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री कृष्ण ब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् एकादश स्कन्धः मुक्तिर्हित्वान्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः। ओम अथ सप्तविंशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच कल कहाँ पढ़ा हमने? चैंट फ्रॉम 32 मंत्र। वस्त्रोपवीताभरण पत्रस्रगन्धलेपनैः अलङ्कुर्वीत स प्रेमः मद्भक्तो मां यथोचितं पाद्यमाचमनीयं च गन्धं सुमनसोक्षतान् धूपदीपोपहार्याणि दद्यान्मे श्रद्धयार्चकः गुडपायससर्पींषि शष्कुल्यापूपमोदकान् संयावदधिसूपांश्च नैवेद्यम सति कल्पयेत्। अभ्यङ्गोन्मर्दनादर्श दन्तधावाभिषेचनम् अन्नाद्यगीतनृत्यादि पर्वणि स्युरुतान्वहं विधिना विहिते कुण्डे मेखलागर्तवेदिभिः अग्निमाधाय परितः समूहेत् पाणिनोदितं परिस्तीर्याथ पर्युक्षेत् अन्वाधाय यथा विधे प्रोक्षण्यासाद्य द्रव्याणि प्रोक्ष्याग्नौ भावयेत मां तप्तजाम्बोनदप्रख्यं शङ्खचक्रगदाम्बुजैः लसच्चतुर्भुजं शान्तं पद्मकिञ्जल्कवाससं स्फुरत्किरीटकटक कटिसूत्रवराङ्गदं श्रीवत्सवक्षसम्भ्राजत् कौस्तुभं वनमालिनं ध्यायन्नभ्यर्चदारोणि हविषाभिघृतानि च प्राप्याज्य भागावाघारौ दत्त्वा चाज्यप्लुतं हविः जुह्यान्मूलमन्त्रेण षोडशर्चावधानतः धर्मादिभ्यो यथा न्यायं मन्त्रैः शिष्टकृतं बुधः अभ्यर्च्याथ नमस्कृत्य पार्षदेभ्यो बलिं हरेत् मूलमन्त्रं जपेत् ब्रह्म स्मरन्नारायणात्मकं दत्त्वा च मनमुच्छेषं विश्वक्सेनाय कल्पयेत् मुखवासं सुरभिमत ताम्बूलाद्यमथार्हयेत् उपगायन गृणन नृत्यन्न कर्माण्यभिनयन् मम मत्कथाः श्रावयन् शृण्वन् मुहूर्तं क्षणिको भवेत् स्तवैरुच्चावचैः स्तोत्रैः पौराणैः प्राकृतैरपि स्तुत्वा प्रसीद भगवन् इति वन्देत दण्डवतो शिरो मत्पादयोः कृत्वा बाहुभ्यां च परस्परं प्रपन्नं पाहि मामीश भीतं मृत्युग्रहार्णवात् इति शेषां मया दत्तां शिरस्याधाय सादरम् उद्वासेच्छेदुद्वास्यं ज्योतिर्ज्योतिषि तत्पुनः अर्चादिषु यदा यत्र श्रद्धा मां तत्र चार्चयेत् सर्वभूतेष्वात्मनि च सर्वात्माहमवस्थितः एवं क्रियायोगपथैः पुमान् वैदिकतान्त्रिकैः अर्चन्नुभयतः सिद्धिं मत्तो विन्दत्यभीप्सिताम् मदर्चां सम्प्रतिष्ठाप्य मन्दिरं कारयेत् दृढं पुष्पोद्यानानि रम्याणि पूजायात्रोत्सवाश्रितान् पूजादीनां प्रवाहार्थं महापर्वस्वथान्वहं क्षेत्रापणपुरग्रामान् दत्त्वा मत्सार्ष्टितामियात् प्रतिष्ठया सार्वभौमं सद्मना भुवनत्रयं पूजादिना ब्रह्मलोकं त्रिभिर्मत्साम्यतामियात् मामेव नैरपेक्षेण भक्तियोगेन विन्दते भक्तियोगं सलभते एवं यः पूजयेत माम यः स्वदत्तां परैर्दत्तां हरेत सुरविप्रयोः वृत्तिं स जायते विड्भुव वर्षाणामयुतायुतं कर्तुश्च सारथेर्हेतोः अनुमोदितुरेव च कर्मणां भागिनः प्रेत्या भूयो भूयसि तत्फलम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् एकादशस्कन्धे सप्तविंशोऽध्यायः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीभागवत शरणं मम श्रीसद्गुरु शरणं मम श्रीसूत शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। ॐ स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्यन्नसः अदपि बन्धु सद्भाग्याः मामामुञ्जदगर्हिजद। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणम् एकादशस्कन्धः मुक्तिर्हित्वा अन्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः। अथ सप्तविंशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच। सैल्यूटिंग भगवान कृष्ण, सैल्यूटिंग उद्धव जी, सैल्यूटिंग श्री वेदव्यास जी, सैल्यूटिंग सुखदेव जी, सैल्यूटिंग परीक्षित महाराज, saluting the entire Purana Bhagavatam himself, saluting all the 24 avatars that are discussed in Bhagavatam, saluting all the Mahabhaktas, Jnanis, Brahmarshis, Rajarshis, Devarshis, who have come as stories to inspire us in this Bhagavata Purana. We also salute our own Gotra Parampara, Rishi Parampara. We also salute our own Guru Parampara who is teaching us Shastra and Brahma Vidya. We salute the Shruti Mata herself. And finally, we salute the Guru Tattva, Parabrahma. Having done so, In introduction today, one or two things are, first of all, every aspect of spiritual sadhana and siddhi are of highest level of ananda, of highest level of joy. Not only the siddhi, even the sadhana. And in that each of the sadhana, maximum anandam, whatever is there, we should enjoy that. In sadhana. Now, in the sadhana, whatever joy is there, if we want to enjoy, then we must involve in that fully, intensely, willingly, completely, and committed. Whether it is japa sadhana, great joy in that. We have to enjoy it. For that, we have to fully involve in that. Whether it is upasana, as it is taught in this chapter, wonderful joy is hidden in that deeply. We should be able to enjoy. For that, totally, fully, we have to involve in that. In the Shastra Adhenam, in the Shravanam, and in the informal discussion with the Guru, in solving some of the doubts or questions. There's a great benefit, great joy. We have to deeply involve intensely in that. There is joy in visualizing Lord's Rupa inside, having his puja done or interacting with him. There is a joy in deep contemplation on the truth based on the Vedantic concepts, Vedantic understandings. There is a great joy in if we enter into the deep meditational level. There is joy in Vyaharti Upasana, in the Brahma Upasana, Dharakashagata, Antargata, Purusha Upasana. Everywhere there is joy. We have to involve in that intensely. There is joy in doing all the dana dharma, the punya. There is joy in a wonderful thing of going to Tirtha Kshetra, Punya Kshetra. If that is Nadi, Sangamam, taking bath, sitting there, doing Upasana, Puja, Japa, Dhyana, and feeling that like this river emerges in that river, I am merging, O Lord, in you. There is a great joy in reaching to some great temples. Badrinadam, Keranadam, all of that. So everywhere there is joy. And in the Shravadam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Bhajan में joy है, जप में joy है, सोत पठनम में joy है, कीर्तनम में. There is joy in doing nritya for Paramatma. In the sadhana, that we should enjoy. For that, we have to fully involve in that. Totally, wholehearted. If you have to fully involve in that, what is essentially is we have to pull ourselves from the worldliness. Both cannot go together. We have not given up the worldliness, and worldliness has not gone away from our within. Therefore, such a joy giving sadhanas, we are not able to enjoyingly doing it. We are doing, but utna maja nahi aa raha. When you offer a naivedyam to God, take it as prasadam, paramadbhutamaina anandam. When you do that swahakara, vashatkara, sadhakara, in the yajna and all, bring the pradhanam done to the pitru devatas, that's called swadhakara. Swaha is in the yajna. What you give to the yajna devatas is swahakara. What you give to pitru devatas is swadhakara. Everywhere there is joy. Why it is not coming? Because we are not fully involving with all desire, all intensity, all interest, all liking, all love, and involving with all our upadhis. Why is it so? Because we, at all our level of personalities, caught up in the worldliness. Therefore, what is to be done? Bring ourselves out of this and put there. Then, how to do that? I'm just informally, casually discussing. And none of these things are final. They can be improved upon, they can be changed, they can be added, they can be altered, they can be rejected also totally. So, what is to be done is what? Either through Viveka Vairagya, come out of them and fully involve in the sadhanas to enjoy doing it only. पूजा करने से ऐसा करना है कि भगवान ही प्रसन्न होकर उतर कर आ जाना चाहिए वैकुंठ से, कैलाश से. है ना? If you sing a bhajan, Lord should come and dance in front. How beautiful that would be. So with Viveka Vairagya, we have to get out of it. Or another way is what? Fully involved in the world for some years. Whatever you imagine, think. While involving, be conscious to observe without getting fully caught up. Okay? Without getting into the illusion, delusion of non thinking. Okay? Don't allow the illusion, delusion to overpower. What is the overpowering of illusion, delusion? Stopping to think as to what we are doing is correct or wrong, or is there anything better than that. ये सोच चला जाना नहीं सोचना ही illusion delusion है. Not allowing that illusion to overpower, while involving you observe it. हो गया हाँ इतना ही है. When we in that way involve fully in the world, then we have a sufficient data that I involved, I got this much of joy. It is not that much greater. Therefore, the thinking can lead to Vivekam, Vivekam can lead to the Vairagyam. Then we say, now let me try for Paramatma. That is why in this world you can see all those people who are fully indulgent in the world earlier times, they have become fully involved in sadhana when they entered into spirituality. And those who are not involved in the world, did not enjoy the world, they don't fully come into spirituality only. Their journey always, life is like traveling in the river in two boats at one time. या दोनों घोड़ों पे एक ही बार सवार करना. Funny they are. Neither intensely they do sadhana nor they involve in the jagat. And we are in this category. इस ना वहां का मजा आ रहा है ना यहाँ का, दोनों मजा ही नहीं, सजा ही हो रहा है. Therefore, take that risk, which is not an ideal authority, ideal guidance. Ideal guidance, though, take others' examples and from that only for yourself think and get vairagya, enter into spirituality. Is ultimate. But in case if one is not able to do that, involve, work hard, earn money, enjoy. But observe कि इसका क्या फल है, unlimited है, limited है. It's all limited only. Then with that viveka, vairagya, we can wholeheartedly give up. Then we can enter into every sadhana intensely. Agar one mantra ucharana if we are doing anything, Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That should be highest samadhi or meditation while chanting this mantra. That much fully we have to involve. We should be able to involve. Nothing should be there to stop us from involving in that intense way. All obligations cleared. All the desires are gone. We have risen above them because we have gone through that. Having gone through, did Viveka. Through Viveka, the Vairagya came. Therefore, it is there in front only, but I am not interested. I am interested in Sadhana. And then, Om. From that, the last Shanti chant karne tak, every word should be felt to be so deeply. The moment Sahanau Avatu comes, immediately I, the Guru Tattva, I, the Brahma Tattva, I and my Guru Parampara, I and my Guru, I and my the Shastra, and I the audience. Both of us be protected. So to Sahanau Bhunaktu, may I the audience, may and my Guru is teaching me, may I and the Shastra and all, let them be Bhuna. Enjoy. Let there be due efforts put by both of us. Feel as much we are able to feel it and pray for it. Feel it and pray for it. We can see truly we each of us put our due efforts and each of us get that avatu the protection, bhunaktu enjoyment, then tejasvinavadhitamastu. Each of our tejas means the jnana, its effect in confidence, its effect in our performance can be vividly seen. Then Ma Vidvishavahai is such an important prayer. Deeply, intensely, if we do for some months or years, we can see the entire universe. Come what may, anybody, everybody has done anything to me. I don't have hatred to anyone. And by God's grace, because of this powerful prayer, even if we have done some mistakes, people have forgiven us, but they don't have the hatred towards us. That much joy we can feel with this one mantra chanting when we deeply do that. In this way, every day, सुबह दोपहर शाम, like this, some are the mantras of गीता उपनिषद ले रहे हैं और उसमें चैंट कर रहे हैं, अर्थ देख रहे हैं, कॉन्टेम्पलेट कर रहे हैं, प्रेयर कर रहे हैं, फुल्ली इन्वॉल्व होकर. Can there be any purer, better, greater, diviner, sublime, everlasting, memorable joy than this? ऐसा करना है तो we have to pull ourselves from the world. Don't travel in two boats. For some time चलेगा, but धीरे धीरे praying to God and with our own effort, conscious, intelligent effort, इसमें आना है और आकर भरपूर enjoy करना. Like if I do this Bhagavatam, fully I have to involve and every word I have to explain for my sake and I should enjoy it. So to you people. Every class, every movement, fully engrossed with all the understandings. When the Bhagavata is being taught, all the Guru Parampara, Rishi Parampara are there. Bhagavan is there. And it is not in the end of Dwapara, beginning of Kali, that Krishna taught this to Uddhavji, but right now this knowledge is being transferred. Our Guru himself is Krishna and we are the Uddhava. We are receiving that. With this feeling, when we involve, what a great joy. देखो मनुष्य होने के नाते ना मन बुद्धि के स्तर पर इस तरह के भावनाओं को, फीलिंग्स को, पॉजिटिव इमेजिनेशंस को, प्रेफुल मूड को, श्रद्धा को इतना ज्यादा इंप्रूव कर कर यूज कर सकते हैं. ऑल दिस पॉजिटिव क्वालिटीज. शुड वी डू दैट? शुड वी कंटिन्यू? ट्राई करते हैं हर दिन जितना हो सके. जब भूल गए, आई कांट हेल्प इट, बट व्हेन वी रिमेंबर दैट डे आवर साधना शुड बी फुल. If you are doing Annadanam, let them be given lavish, wonderful food. If you are giving Dhanadhanam, de do. Vastradanam, de do. If you are doing some Sevadanam, itna involve hokar. Otherwise, don't do it. Then be indulgent in the world only. At least that to enjoy. Not that dhobi ka kutta na ghar ka ghat ka, aisa kehte na. Not like that. Today's idea is this. What are the idea today? In every of spiritual sadhana, this intense great joy. Much before the siddhi is achieved. And that we have to enjoy. And that's possible when we fully involve in that. That involvement can be done when we pull ourselves away from the worldly things. From the worldly things we pull away, either through Viveka Vairagya, straight away, or involve in the world for a few years. Like, that Yayati Raja. 2 times he enjoyed the youth. But after that, he never looked back. So to Pururava, he involved in Urvashi. He wanted to involve more, but she ran away. Then he understood everybody comes in life like Urvashi, will be like Urvashi only. Immediately he sang that song of Viveka Vairagya. He kicked all and just involved in his satsanga and Atma Chintanam. Then Visruja Urvashima Mam Praptavan. Aila Samrad Imam Gatham Agayatha Pragayatha. So Urvashi Lokam Atho Vihaya Mam Praptavan. Very clearly it was said. So today's thought is that. And seeing us, 10 people should involve in sadhana. Whether they see and involve or not, but we should enjoy. आज मैं भगवान के सामने बैठ गए, वो पूजा मंदिर साफ कर रहा हूँ, मतलब there should be fulfillment, joy, not dullness or moroseness or frustration or anger or laziness or compulsion feeling. उसके बजाय मत करो. You just be normal like in the world. Okay, having done this, in this 11th Skandham, Mukti Skandham, every chapter is unique, every topic is so beautiful, so exhaustively developed by God. We are in Kali Yuga, very forgetful, therefore we don't remember. But otherwise, at least while listening, we are enjoying it and we know what a beautiful things Bhagavan is expounding. In the latest 27th chapter, we are seeing Bhagavan teaching the Kriya Yoga to do the Aradhana of Bhagavan, Archana of Bhagavan for Antakarana Shuddhi Karmabandha Vimokshanam as well as Nishreyasa Prapti. Yeah. Yesterday in this, we have seen around dozen, 12, 13, 14 slokas. Up to, we have come the Archa Murti level. Shaili Darumayi Lohi Lepya Leka Saikati all that we have seen, Manomayi, Manimayi, Pratima, Ashtavidha. And then which can be Murti, which should be done with the Avahana Udvasana, which need not be done with Ahana Udvasana. That is told. And also to which one we can do the Abhishekam, to which we should not do Abhishekam, that also is told. Okay, then the 15th shloka we dealt very exhaustively yesterday. What is that? Prasiddhaihi dravyaihi mad yagaha. Prasiddhaihi dravyaihi, we told you two meanings. The best of the dravya, or dravya may not be the best, but to procure that dravya, the best of the efforts are put. प्रसिद्धैहि द्रव्यैहि, मेहनत करके बनाया हुआ द्रव्य से मध्यागा. And how to do? Amayinaha, without any maya, any shortcut method of upasana or any kapata, any atyanta swarthata, ahankara, कोई आने नहीं देना. Amayinaha means as a simple sadhu bhava की तरह पूजा करना है. And that also bhaktasya cha yathalabdaihi, whatever is available to you. In that yathalabdhi, about the dravya also yathalabdhi, about the samaya also yathalabdhi. Other than that, mano buddhi is not yathalabdhi, that as intensely with devotion as possible we should do. If you get 3 hours of upasana, 3 hours should be fully involved. Only 1 hour, half an hour, 20 minutes मिल रहा है, वो 20 मिनट ही भरपूर हमको करना चाहिए. That is anyway there. But other than that is yathalabdhi means as we get the time of the resources. Then hrudi bhavena chaivahi. So these are the crucial salient points we should not forget. Hrudi bhavena cha. So in the hridaya, that complete bhava should be born out of what we are doing. Complete bhava should be born out of the understanding of what we are doing. What we are doing to that Ishvara, Jagadishvara, Parameshvara, Sarveshvara, Vishweshvara, to that Bhagavan in our puja room, in that particular Pratima or any one of them, I am doing intense puja to please him. With this understanding, what bhava we should have, that bhava. Hrudi bhavena cha, hrudi bhavena chaivahi. That is what. Okay. And then another way to say is what? In the continuation of we are told na about the 7 types of thing. क्या है वो? अर्चायाम स्तंडिले अग्नौ सूर्येवा अपसु hrudi word came na. That hrudi, if you understand here, it gives a different meaning. What is the different meaning? Dravyaihi prasiddhaihi madhyaga pratimadishu. ओके, प्रतिमा आदियों में मेरा उपासना पूजा जितना बढ़िया द्रव्य मिल सकते उतना आप करो. सो ऑल दिस प्रतिमादिशु मीन्स ऑल द 6 थिंग्स अदर देन हृदय. सो प्रतिमा, स्तंडिला, अग्नि, सूर्य, अप्सु, ब्राह्मण, these are the 6, no? To all of them, without maya, with the best of the dravya, we have to do puja. One is left out there. What is left out? Hrudi. So hrudi bhavena. In the hridaya, with the best of the rupa of the Lord, and with the best of the asana ityadi, karte hue, this hrudi bhavena is equal to manasika antaranga puja, the same Lord. And what is said earlier is the bahya puja of the Lord in the pratima adi. So pratima adishu prasiddhaihi madhyagaha Amayinaha hrudi bhavena chaivai. In both cases, bhaktasya cha yathalabdaihi. And bhaktasya cha yathalabdaihi to mainly for the bahya puja. Yathalabda means as we get. But inside the manasika puja, what is yathalabdaihi? In the manasika puja, to ये pocket में है, free में है, so there is best things you can do. Is it not? Like in the Pratima, when we do puja, we can't buy 1,000 rupees mala. हम तो 5 रुपए का 10 रुपए का ला कर कर सकते. That's our औकात. But in the mana, 10 लाख रुपए का भी पूज माना डालो, कौन मना करेगा बोलो? ये ना, in the mana, outside you can't put a proper any आभरण to भगवान. सोने वाले. बट मनी मन जब मानस की पूजा होता है, आप तो भगवान को आभरणों से भर सकते हैं. Remember the difference in that. In the Dravya Puja outside, maximum 2 या 3 नैवेद्यम दे सकते हैं. You have no time, no resources to make. बट मन में जब करोगे ना 56 क्या 560 भोग सारे भगवान सामने रख सकते हैं. ही कैन हैव इट. और भगवान इस मन के भाव के भूखे हैं. That's what we were seeing yesterday also. So in this shloka, what is? Without Maya, in the Pratimadi, with the best of the Dravya and Bhakti Bhava, and even the Dravya is not best, Yathalabdha. So, Yathalabdha, it can be best or second way. But with the Bhakti Bhava, in the Dravya Puja, we have to do the Pratima, etc. Outside Pratima mein Bhagwan hai. Hriday mein Bhavena. Bhavena means everything in a best bhav. When you are invoking Lord is entering to your house. So put a very red carpet for his welcome. When he enters your palatial house, not Jhopadpatti. Jhopadpatti is there outside. But in the mind, you can have palatial house. Best of the Simhasana. Simhasana is that asana which is having the Simha at two ends or one end. Simha ki taraf. Simha ke upar hi baith rahe ho. That's the meaning of Simha, the lion of the king of the jungle. On that you are having asana means how great you are. To symbolize that सिंहासन पे बिठा. तो बढ़िया सा सिंहासन में भगवान को बिठाया, छत्र चामर वगैरह. भाव की बात कह रहा हूं. So this is what भगवान से प्रतिमाओं में बिना कोई माया का जितना आपको मिल से उतना चीजों से भक्ति भाव से आप उपासना करो. एंड मन की बात आ गई हृदय में, भावे न करो. In that bhava, imagination of all the upacharas and also the best of the things. Like Andolikam Samarpayami. Andolikam means झूला. अब बाहर तो झूला तो होता ही नहीं भगवान के लिए लगा, बट मन में तो इतना बढ़िया झूला लगाकर उसको अलंकार करके भगवान को बिठाकर झूला. In that way, everything at manasika level should be done best bhava से. बढ़िया बढ़िया बढ़िया. यहाँ तक हो गया. Now yesterday we started seeing this 16th shloka. 16th and 17th are most important. With this, one first set of instructions are done from the Lord's side. From the 18th onwards, the practical sadhana, when we sit for puja, Bhagavan starts enumerating. So what is in the 16th mantra? Snanalankaranam preshtham archayam evatu uddhava. हे उद्धव, अर्चा मूर्ति में जितना हो सके उतना आप स्नान और अलंकरण हर दिन करना. नहीं हो सका हफ्ते में 2 दिन 3 दिन, हो सके तो एवरी डे. दैट इज अल्टीमेट. सो दैट प्रेष्ठ मीन्स द बेस्ट वन. स्नान अलंकरण हर दिन भगवान का स्नान कराना. फिर चंदन कुंकुम वस्त्र के बाद उपवेत के बाद चंदन कुंकुम आदियों का सारा लेपन इत्यादि अर्चा मूर्ति के लिए करो बढ़िया श्रद्धा से. एंड दैट पोरिंग ऑफ वाटर विथ वट एवर द मंत्रास यू नो. Even if big mantras are not known, it is salagrama. Om Shri Mahavishnave Namaha, Om Narayanaaya Namaha. इतना ही करते जाओ, भगवान will be happy. It is Lord Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. फिर माता रानी ओम श्री मात्रे नमः, श्री मात्रे नमः, श्री मात्रे. सब भी नहीं है, 2 मिनट ओम 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 करो. If you don't know the mantras, वो सूक्त जानते हैं, शांति मंत्र जानते हैं, then there are pujas in which while doing the snana alankaranam continuously the puja doing people are doing it. Other Veda Pandit mantra log करते जाते पढ़ते. You can see in all the big celebrations and temples also. The पुजारी लोग पढ़ी जा रहे, पढ़ने वाले, और these people are going on doing all the abhishekam etc. Snanalankaranam preshtham archayam evatu uddhava. So if it is mother's abhishekam you are doing, so Sri Suktam, Purusha, that Meda Suktam, Durga Suktam, Neela Suktam, Bhu Suktam, Saraswati Suktam, all that you can do. If you do it for Narayana Bhagavan, you can do the Narayana Upanishad, you can chant the Mahanarayana Upanishad, if you know it at least. If not, you can do the Vishnu Suktam. If that is not done, at least Narayana Suktam. Purusha Suktam is common for all devatas. इतना बढ़िया रहेगा. And do Ganesh ji का अथर्व शीर्ष उपनिषद. Are any of the Ganesha related Gananam Tva mantra or even Bhadram Karnemi or Vakrutunda? भगवान सूर्य का कहते सूर्य उपनिषद पढ़ो, आदित्य हृदय पढ़ो. Whatever we know, while doing it, chanting, we can do अभिषेक. भगवान शिव का है तो रुद्रम पढ़ो. ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय अथात्मानं शिवात्मानं श्री रुद्र रूपम ध्यायेत्. नमस्ते अस्तु ओम नमो नमो नमस्ते बुद्धिमन्यो उष इसे नमः नमस्ते अस्तु धरुणे बाहुभ्यामुद्दे नमः. या तेषु शिवतमा शिवं बभूव तेदनो शिवा सर्व्याया तवतयानो रुद्रमुडया. How beautiful mantram sikha. Even if you can't chant, play, somebody is chanting, you can with bhava you can do. सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात् सबोमिं विश्वतो हृत्वात्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष एवेदकं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यं उदामृतत्वस्येषानः यदन्नेनातिरोहते एतावानस्य महिमा अथोज्जायागश्च पूरुषः. पादोस्य विश्वभूतानि सहस्रशीर्षं देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशम्भुवं विश्वन्नारायणं देवमक्षरं परमं पदं विश्वतः परमान् नित्यं विश्वन्नारायणकं हरिम्. ॐ जातवेदसे सुनवामसो ममराति यतो निदहति वेदः स नः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानावेव सिन्धं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णान्दवसाज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवेकं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः. और शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः. नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि अमृतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवदो तद्वक्तारमवदो अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्. ओम शांति शांति शांति. डेली पढ़ते रहो, 1 साल में सब आ जाते. तो स्नानालंकरणम प्रेष्ठम अर्चायामेव तो उद्धव. स्नान कराते हुए फिर के बाद उद्वर्तन करके while doing all the alankaranam these mantras can be chanted. And there are the upasana paddhatis. Sri Sukta Yukta Sri Mahalakshmi Puja, Chodasha Pujara Puja, Purusha Sukta Yukta Sriman Narayana or Mahavishnu Krishnasya Ramasya or Sri Sambhasadashasya Puja. So that the four lines, 1 सहस्रशा पुरुष सहस्राक्ष सहस्रपात् सबभूमि विष्णुवृत्तो अत्यशिताङ्गुलम् ओम श्री महाविष्णवे नमः ध्यायामि. पुरुष एवेदकं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यमतामृतत्वशेषानः यदन्येनाद्रोहति एतावन्स महिमा. ओम तो जायगश्च पुरुषः. ओम श्री महाविष्णवे नमः आवाहयामि. पादोस्य विश्वभूतानि पादस्यामृतं दिवीति पादोदो उदित पुरुषः पादोस्यः भव पुनः आसनं समर्पयामि. ततो विश्वम्यक्राम सहस्रनाशने यस्मात् विराजजायत विराजत पुरुषः सुजातो अत्यर्चितपश्चात् भूमतो पुरः. पाद्यं समर्पयामि. यत् पुरुषेण विशाः देवा यज्ञोदनवत वसन्तस्य श्रीराज्यं ग्रीष्म शरद्वहि अक्षयवर्घ्यं समर्पयामि. सप्तास्यासन वरदे सप्तसमितकृताः देवा यज्ञं तन्वानाः वदन् पुरुषं वशो मुखे आचमनं समर्पयामि. पुरुष एवेदकं सर्वं यद्भूतं च वयोताम्रत्वस्तेषानः यदन्येनाद्रोहते एतावन्स महिमा. अथोज्जायगश्च पुरुषः पादोस्य विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादोदयत् पुरुषः पादोस्यः भवात् पुनः. ततो विश्वं विक्राम सहस्रनाशने अभि. All these chantings. I'm just giving an idea. So Snanalankaranam Preshtham Archayameva. I was enjoying chanting and really my mind went to my puja room. I forgot we are doing classes. The Lord was also saying, Subhanallah, suddenly class in Barish ho rahi kya? All the gods were watching in the puja room. Okay. Wonderful. Preshtham, best Snana Alankarana. This is what I told you yesterday, giving our time, giving our mind, giving our attention, giving our bhava, and that's all are done while doing puja. By this, all these faculties are purified, single-pointed, divinized, integrated, synergized, empowered. With that faculty, you can invoke God's grace, you can study Shastra, you can take up your goals of life, you can love the people, you can serve the people, you can succeed in whatever the projects you have undertaken. है कि नहीं? ऐसा कोई है ही नहीं जो हम नहीं कर सकते. Then Sthandile Tattva Vinyasa. Okay, in the Sthandila, in that भू प्रदेश, when we are doing पूजा, भगवान के डिफरेंट डिफरेंट तत्वों को अलग अलग जगह पे वह स्थापना करते हैं. दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट. अर्चा मूर्ति में स्नान अलंकरण इंपॉर्टेंट. स्तंडिल में तत्व विन्यास इंपॉर्टेंट. देन वह्नौ आज्य प्लुतम हविः. इन द अग्नि, द हविः, whatever you are offering, it should be ajya plutam. To whatever capacity you have, add some ghee to that and then do it. Why? Because of the external scientific reason as well as spiritual reason. Spiritual reason is the ghee is the best thing to offer, because that is the final outcome of the biggest mehnat of taking care of cow, giving it grass, getting the milk, making it curd, and then churning it to bring out the butter. Without eating that, making it a ghee and using it to our Bhagavan is the offering of final phala to Paramatma. Secondly, when you offer with the ghee, the wood or the samidhas, the blazing will be there. Fire will catch easily. इस तरह से दोनों भाव है. अग्नौ आज्य प्लुतम हवि. So wherever when you go to yajna, if the Panditji is not offering आज्यम और ghee, you tell them. भाई भागवत में लिखा है ये जो हवियां जो आप डाल रहे हैं, हविस means anything offered in the yajna that according to the steps. It can be samidhas, it can be the ghee, it can be navadhanya, it can be the homa dravya, it can be toward the end of the other things, Ishtakrut home ka time. सब में घी. दैट्स एकम पूर्णाहुति के टाइम एकम द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पंच षट् सप्त अष्ट नव एकादश द्वादश करके देन दे डू इट. दैट पोर्शन व्हेन इट कम्स वी मे सी इट अगेन इफ आई रिमेंबर. तो हियर दिस टॉपिक केम लिटिल वह्नौ आज्य प्लुतम हवि. वी जस्ट एक्सप्लेन्ड इट. थर्ड वन सूर्य च अभ्यर्हणम. व्हेन यू टेक द सूर्य भगवान एज द उपास्य, थ्रू सूर्य दे डूइंग दैट अभ्यर्हणम. All those beautiful Sandhya Vandana mantras are there. Gayatri Mavayami, Savitri Mavayam, Chandarshi Mavayam, Sri Mavayam, Balmavayam, and then all mantra, then Shanti se kar, then we do all the mantra, Arghya Pradhanam kar. That is called as Surya Avi Arhanam. Properly do. Okay. And there also Gacha Devi Yatha Sukham, toward the end, Upasthana, Surya Upasthana mantras. All this will come in Maharajana Upanishad, sometime we study. Then comes Salile, Saliladivihi. In the water, we just take the water and offer it back to the water. So keep these to be the main things. This is how it should be done. Then when this is done, there is no confusion as to what to do. है कि नहीं? कुछ तो सब्सटेंशियली हमको पता होना है ना कि किस मूर्ति को उपासना के लिए लेते हो, तो मेनली क्या करना चाहिए. So through the mantrocharana, whatever you do, anywhere if you don't know any mantra, best mantra is Om. Tomorrow, day after, we are going to see 2 days the Mahima of the Pranava mantra in our morning Taittiriya Upanishad. After this, 7th Anuvaka done, in which we are doing Pankta Upasana, then the 8th one is Pranava Upasana. ओमिति ब्रह्मा ओमिति इदगम सर्वम ओमित्येतदनुकृतिः स्मवा अप्यो श्रावयेत्याश्रावयन्ति ओमिति सामानि गायन्ते ओम सोमिति शस्त्राणि जगम सन्ति ओमिति ब्रह्मा प्रसौति ओमित्यध्वर्यु प्रतिकरं प्रतिगुणाति ओमिति ब्राह्मण प्रवक्षन्नाः प्रवाप्नोति ओमिति सामानि गायन्ति. Like that 7-8 things are told about the Mahima of the Om. With Om mantra, every puja is full and complete. With other mantras, some things may be missed. But with Om, nothing misses, because in Om, everything comes. If you know the mantra particularly, okay, good. So now there is no doubt. If you go to a river and want to do the upasana to the mother, the Bhagavan in the form of that river, take the water and any mantra chant it of that particular. If nahi hai, Ganga Maya hai, Om Sri Ganga Devi Namaha, Om Sri Ganga Mate Namaha, or Om Sri Gangaye Namaha, करते जाओ, 3 बार 4 बार हो गया, पूजा डन. So too in the same place सूर्य भगवान ने लिया पानी, ओम भूर्भुवः स्वरेण भर्गो प्रचोदयात्, ऐसा करके छोड़ देना. सेम वेयर किनारे में कोई यज्ञ हवन चल रहा है, योर ग्रुप ओनली इज मेकिंग, टेक द आहुति एट द टाइम ऑफ स्वाहा, exactly do the swaha by offering ghee to it and then. So we should be very clear about what Bhagavan is telling us as the main upasana when we take up the upasana devata in any of these forms, alambanas. अग्नि है तो क्या करना, सूर्य है तो क्या करना, वाटर है तो क्या करना, और अर्चा मूर्ति है तो क्या करना, हृदय में है तो क्या करना, द्विज है तो क्या करना. Very clear? Most of them are touched upon. And what do you do to Archa Murti? Few of them we do to Guru Dvija, Pada Puja, Ityadi you do. You don't give a shower bath to him that way. He takes and comes, just Pada Puja is enough. So, Snana Alankaranam Preshtam Archayam Yavatudava. Only in the Archa Murti, huge Snana and huge just Alankarana you can do. Standil mein Tattva is enough. Vahni mein Ajya se saath हवी डाल दो, सूर्य अभ्यरण कर देना, सलिले सलिलादि ही पानी में पानी डालना, हो गया. Now comes the most important topic of dravyams. These 3-4 lines are very essential. Bhagavan says, Shraddhaya upahrutam preshtham bhaktena mama varyapi. Mama preshtham. मेरे को तो सबसे पसंद आएगा and I'll be extremely happy. What? When I am offered with a full Shraddha, varyapi, even a water is offered. Like in Gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yo Me Bhaktya Prayachati Tad Aham Bhaktya Upahrutam Ashnami Prayatatmanaha. In 9th chapter, Bhagavan says, no, very, very clear it is. So what Bhagavan wants is Shraddha Bhakti Yukta offering. Okay. So even water is offered, Bhagavan is happy, he says, if it is done with Shraddha. Don't miss this thought. Throughout life, very, very essential one. पानी भी चढ़ाओ लेकिन भक्ति के साथ हो, श्रद्धा के साथ. श्रद्धया उपहृतम वारी अपि मम प्रेष्ठम भक्तेन. भक्ता मीन दैट उपासका. So याद रखना जिंदगी भर. What is the meaning of bhakti and shraddha there? The attitude of offering it to him with that feeling of gratefulness to him or the devotion to him. उस तरह से प्रेम भरे उस मतलब in the way of offering, in the feeling also, you are everything, O Lord, because of you only I am surviving. So this is my loving devotional offering to you. In this way, पानी भी दे दो भगवान को, will be happy. But opposite of it, भूरी अभी. Bhuri means extravagantly, large quantities, variety of things, best of the quality. Yet abhakta upahrutam. If it is brought by a person who is not bhakta, who is not having shraddha, name toshaya kalpate, that can never make me happy. स्पष्ट रूप से भगवान कह रहे हैं, इससे बड़ा हमको अथॉरिटी क्या चाहिए. And you can see the people, many of them, they give so much of donations or all that, and as a result of that, what they want is they should be given more importance than even the God to whose temple you are giving all these things. Then he is not abhakta. Is it not? अश्रद्धा से रोते हुए नहीं, भक्ति से देना है. मेरा नाम आना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं है. भगवान क्या हम उनको वापस दे रहे. Abhakta upahrutam. Abhakta means for income tax exemption, for his own personal name and fame. My name should be like this. The only objection I have for the Ayodhya Mandiram, where Bhagwan Ram के नाम से भी मोदी का नाम बड़ा है. If I become Prime Minister, first I will change that. And the recently also somewhere else, where that 4 lions are kept in the parliament may, and in another place also in Andhra somewhere he came to inaugurate a place. That Sita Ramaraju idol. Modi's name is bigger than Sita Ramaraju name. Whether he is not observing it or he is deliberately doing it, that's how the downfall happens. Somebody should tell him. How can your name be bigger than Sardar Patel or bigger than Bhagwan Tirupati Ayodhya or Ramji ka? योर नेम शुड बी समवेयर नीचे. कौन किसका कौन क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Everybody any time sees that, then they see your name, then the God. That means, are you a devotee there or there a selfish, egoistic fellow? अगर मैंने दान दिया कोई मंदिर में और मैंने कहा मेरा नाम भगवान के नाम से बड़ा होना है, तो मैं भक्त कहाँ बना? मैं तो कह रहा हूँ लोगों को मेरा नाम पढ़ो. तो आई एम टेलिंग द पीपल टू बिकम माई भक्ता, नॉट भगवान भक्ता. इफ आई वांट देम टू बिकम भगवत भक्ता, देन ओनली लॉर्ड शुड बी नेम देयर. मेरा तो होना ही नहीं चाहिए. सम प्रधानमंत्री एट दैट टाइम ही हैज डन इट. नाम का होना ही नहीं चाहिए, क्योंकि दैट पर्सन्स नेम इज ग्रेट बिकॉज द पोस्ट. Never ever any name should come actually. Secretary and so has done it. Now imagine a state of mind where, state of affairs where throughout the country all great things are inaugurated. Name of the post is written but not the person. See the beautiful thing what will happen. Post is respected, not the personality. Persons will come and go. Post's important. Is it not? That is the self. Then what happens? Projects become important. Like in Ayodhya, Rama should be important. How can anybody? Without Bhagwan's Krupa, can Modi do anything? Or anybody? Very careful. So, Bhuryapi Abhakta Uparutam. Lot of things he has given, but in his heart there is no devotion. In his heart is only a feeling that I am the giver. My name should be publicized. पूरा सरफेस पे सबसे ऊपर मेरा ही फोटो आना चाहिए. सच पीपल आर नॉट. भगवान डजंट लाइक इट. Why? Because भगवान के पास सब कुछ है. Everything is only. He doesn't want the money. He doesn't want all those things. He wants the humbleness, Shraddha and Bhakti from our heart. He is very clearly mentioning it. And this is proved in Krishnaavatara. In that story, it was not in Bhagavatam. Somewhere else it must be there. Bhagavatam तो हमने देखा ही नहीं. We have seen it. 10th skandha. That Satyabhama tries to wear the Lord with all the golden आभरणास आभूषणास and all. भगवान क्या बंसी बजाते हुए या मूंगफली खाते हुए वो ऐसे ही थे नीचे. So much he was putting, but that palda was that only. It was not becoming bhari. Then when Rukmini's bari आई, she just, her whole love and devotion surrender invoked in that tulsi, she has put it. Tabak भगवान का पलटा ऊपर हो गया, ये नीचे हो गया. That is the meaning here. भूरि अपि अभक्त उपहृतम नमे तोषाय कल्पते. So in Satyabhama's giving, that is her arrogance. In Rukmini's giving, there is a devotion and surrender. And Hamesha, in all the offerings, one of the bestest sentence is in our everyday evening arati. Om Jai Jagdishwari में करते ना हम, तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा. There's no sentence greater than this. But not chanting only with the mouth again. तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे. Like that every day we do in the class. At the end of the class, सारा ज्ञान स्वामी जी को दे के रख लो स्वामी जी, कल काम को आएगा. We go. तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे. I love you all people. I am always surprised. I don't study any books. Still, how I am able to do 6 classes per day? Then it clicked to me. You all give back to me whatever I give. Therefore, we are able to do it. So, not vocally saying, from the heart. है ना. तन मन धन सब कुछ है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. Then I am the trustee of all these things. They belong to you and I make best use of it. इस तरह का भाव बढ़िया से. So, bhuri api abhakta upahurtam name toshaya kalpate, but shraddhaya upahurtam preshtham bhaktena mama vari api. Bhaktena shraddhaya upahurtam mame vari api preshtham. But abhakta upahurtam bhuri api me toshaya na kalpate, na बनाता है. कल्पते मतलब बनाते. ना कल्पते में नहीं बनाएगा मैं, मुझे तोषम हैप्पी. ठीक है. तोषाय ना कल्पते. फिर गंध धूप सुमनस दीप अन्न आद्यम च किम पुनः. इज द सेम श्रद्धा. नाउ जिसका श्रद्धा नहीं है वो जितना भी दिया वो बेकार है, उसको छोड़ दो. But the fellow about the bhakti Shraddha who has got, it is said, even if he offers water, I'll be very happy. But that person with same Shraddha, if he offers Gandham, if he offers Dhupa to me, Sumanaha, flowers, Deepaha, Anna Adyam means all type of Naivedyam, Kim Punaha, how much it will make me happy, I can't even explain. So by this, Bhagavan is hinting that in the puja processes, these are the things we have to offer to Paramatma. पानी को भी ऑफर करना है, फिर गंध धूप पुष्प दीप अन्नाद्यम, श्रद्धा से भक्ति से. So every offering with श्रद्धा भक्ति make भगवान more happy. नो दिस द प्रक्रिया जो चल रहा है, जो लागू है, जो भगवान ने बनाया इस दुनिया में. कोई व्यक्ति संसारी है, सारे वासनाओं से भरा है, he is never having the joy, devotion or spirituality. For him to become spiritual, to purify, this is the process Bhagavan gave. What we have to do, understand, do and get benefit, that's all. Don't worry how it works, it is his job. Bhagavan told with Shraddha Bhakti, offer Dhupa Deepa Naivedya. Your Antakarna Shuddhi will happen, you will slowly become qualified for this Nishreyasam. That is his way. He gave that on, he gave that process. He will manage, he will see to it that it will happen if we do what he tells. So आज से शुरू करो. And you can extend this to everything. Not only the dravya, but even the prakriyas when you do. You may not be able to doing 3 hours, but even 20 minutes you do with Shraddha and Bhakti. You are not able to chant all the mantra. Ek bhi padho, Shraddha Bhakti. All bhajan kirtan you don't know, only one, enough. सारे स्तोत्र नहीं आते हैं, एक आता है श्रद्धा भक्ति. देखो, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, नो मिसिंग. एंड अनफॉर्चुनेट थिंग क्या है ना, सुनने के समय अच्छा लगता है, करने के समय हम भूल जाते. इसलिए ऐसे कुछ टेक्निक्स हमें ढूंढना है. इवन दे लुक टू बी वेरी सिली, बट दैट इज द ओनली वे दैट कैन हेल्प अस. व्हाट इज द टेक्निक्स? सिली टेक्निक, सिंपल, व्हाट एवर द प्रोसेसेस आर द एटीट्यूड्स भगवान इज वांटिंग अस टू हैव, सब कागज पे लिखो, देन पुट इट इन पूजा रूम चिपका के, एंड यू रीड एंड डू देम, नॉट आस्किंग द गॉड भगवान ऐसा पढ़ के मेरे पूजा करना, ऐसा मत करना. भगवान से श्रद्धा से देना कुछ भी. So today, immediately when you look at it, you remind yourself. Then you are offering only few flowers to him, but you bring Shraddha and offer. Bhagavan says, Me toshaya kalpate. Happy. So like that, some simple looking techniques we have to have by which we are reminded at the time of doing puja, all these sacred salient things, none of those we should miss. And none of these things are new to us. With your maturity of these many years of age and doing so many pujas, अनजाने में तो है नहीं हम, लेकिन इतना भी नहीं जानते कि करते हर बार, ये याद नहीं होता. यहाँ हमको अथॉरिटी मिल रहा है, भगवान कृष्ण ही कह रहे हैं अभी. Somebody else told, we have not understood or accepted because you don't have respect for him. But now Krishna Bhagavan himself is saying, therefore it becomes not only the authority, but it becomes commitment and discipline. Authority is Bhagavatam and Krishna, and I love Krishna and Bhagavatam, therefore it's a commitment to me because Krishna told, I'll do it like this. Okay? Up to this, another padau, another steps, another stage, another one more floor of the instruction for Upasana are over. Now comes the next one. We will do all this, and toward the end or in between, anywhere, whenever it clicks to me, what are the Shodashopachara Puja sequence, we will explain. It may take 20 minutes, not more than that. Anyway, we have done around 20-30 pujas, and they're all available in YouTube also, you can listen. Now the next one by one. Wonderful. Shuchi sambhruta sambharaha pragdarbhaihi kalpitasanaha asinaha prag udagva archetu archayam atha sammukha. This is what now throughout life, without doubt, you should remember. Bhagavan himself is saying. The 4 or 5 points, 3 or 4 points. First one, Shuchihi, is already said. Fully taken bath with good dress, fresh dress every day. Is it not? Try that. Have 2 or 3 pairs of clothes to be worn at the time of puja. Every day after that, make a routine to wash them. Not like in some temple, the pujaris will have, from the home they come in pant shirt. When they come to the temple, say go inside, close the door, they remove the pant shirt and they wear that dhoti. and it was given by Samrat Ashok Chakravarti 2000 years back. Since then till now, it is not washed. As don't do that. That is more worse than the other dresses. Wash it. Some are there, silk, etc. You can put it under sunlight. It is purified. बिना धोए सालों साल ऐसा नहीं. That is the meaning of shuchi of the cloth, and also one's own shuchi. Mouth shuchi for chanting, hasta shuchi, so that with the dravya we are doing puja ityadi. Okay, shuchi he understood, very pure, pure in the mind also. Now no other krodha kama now. I am in the puja, so no negative thought should come. कोई वस्तुओं की कामना नहीं, किसी के प्रति क्रोध नहीं, कोई भी सांसारिक विचार नहीं है. That is called shuchi. Purely, I am now devotee, he is my God, I am doing his puja. That's it. This attitude is shuchi. Then sambhrita sambhara is important. What is that? For the puja, whatever the sambhara are required, they have to be sambhrita. Sam means very well. Bhrita means organized and arranged. Sambhara means the required things. सारे संभारों को अच्छी तरह से पूजा में बैठने पहले तैयार करके ऐसा बैठो, फिर उठोगे नहीं बीच में हर एक चीज के लिए. This one thing I practice. From how many years I'm doing puja, I don't remember even once I got up from the puja in between. I don't think. Maybe in those 20 years of time, 2-3 बार हुआ होगा, I don't know. Even that I remember. But luckily, all things are kept ready. Shuchi Sambrita Sambharaha. All of them what are required. Not to get up again. So, you need kalasham with water should be ready. You have to have the panchapatra ready. You have to have the ghanti and then arati plate ready. And you have to have the oil put in the lamp ready, matchbox ready, karpuram ready, agarbatti ready. सारे पुष्प जो करने तैयार रखे. भगवान शिव जी है तो भस्म इत्यादि कुंकुम, कोई भी चीज को उठना ही नहीं चाहिए. इवन नैवेद्य इज रेडी. If it's getting ready, you don't get up, tell somebody to get. मिलकर कर सकते हैं इसे पूजा. So keep everything ready. संभार सब तैयार. नहीं तो क्या सब तैयार किया, अब नाउ योर लैम्प द लाइट लैम्प देखा तो माचिस नहीं है, अब लाइटर लाके मत करना. It is too, though the lighter is the most ancient one, because in the lighter, how the lighter works is 2 stones get ruptured and then Agni comes, and that is how they, in the beginning, the Stone Age, they created fire. But traditionally, properly, Agni ka prajwalan karke, sometimes suddenly you see oil is not there. Without oil, deep puja nahi hoga. Without lamp, how can they be Hindu puja? The other fellows, they do switch on and off of this dry, dead current ka bijli ka bulb. Hinduism mein wo nahi hai. With the oil only we do. Ghee preferably. So everything is there. Ghee is not there. Everything is there. Naivedya is not there. पुष्प है ही नहीं है, अक्षता नहीं है. सो आरती करना चाहिए तो कर्पूर नहीं है, या पूजा सामान धो के नहीं रखा, या पहुंचने का कपड़ा, चेकलिस्ट बनाना है. एंड 1 महीना करो डेली, यू विल गेट ए हैबिट ऑफ इट. संभृत संभारा, सारे तैयार. एंड आई एंजॉयड इट इन माय 20 years. Wherever hundreds and hundreds of pujas we have done, our wonderful Mata log who used to come and take part and help, सारे तैयार करके रखते थे. And we look at that one round, सब है. Once in a while, they used to put only the nariyal. Then मजाक से मैं बुलाता था, अरे जरा झुको सर. And then I lift the coconut to hit it. समझ ये क्या कर रहे हो? Where is the stone then? Is it not? So then they bring the stone also. नारियल फोड़ना मेरे सर पे थोड़ी फोड़ो. ये किसका नारियल है? मैं लाया स्वामी जी. आजा. हाँ. नहीं नहीं नहीं. Because that is also important, no? Without the stone or anything to break ना. If you आजकल क्या है ना, इतने delicate होता है बिल्डिंग, उसमें all the फर्श. If you use that नारियल to फोड़ो it, नीचे वाले को मिलेगा ये नारियल जाके. Everything Suchi Sambrita Sambhara is that. Oh, in that again, Alankarana, Abharana for Bhagavan, whatever you thought of, Vastra change karna hai, wo bhi. Sambrita Sambhara. See, this is called upasana, this is meditation. I'm doing puja, what are the dravya I require, and thinking about them, procuring them, arranging them in a beautiful manner. कुछ कुछ जगह पे they haphazardly put it, but after some training, then they know where to put the flowers, where to put the fruits, where the chandan kumkum रखनी है, where the plate रखना है, where we have to put the clothes to wipe the hands or the Lord's idol. They are well trained people, and it's so joy when you see that. I've enjoyed that in many many places. The very good group of whenever I went, where I went, I found a group. They were all there. Shuchihi Sambhrita Sambhara and the Naivedyams. Excellent. Fruits and homemade Naivedyam. I never encourage much to buy from the shop. To some houses in some of the centers, we trained them. Amma, ये मंदिर में हर Sunday or Friday आप लाओ नैवेद्यम. Is it मुश्किल तो tell. नहीं करेंगे स्वामी जी. They started doing it. Now it is some places. 12 years back we gave them beginning. Even now they do that. When they remember, when they call, they say that. Somebody 12 years back you told. Till now every Friday we are making and giving this naivedya to the temple. How that will be such a great sadhana. It's not an ordinary thing so many are doing. परमात्मा देख रहे हैं ऊपर से. Like that. In some place, the mother, she's only will do Pula Mala and wonderfully she gives. That is enough. One or two I found in some centers, they come exactly at the end of the puja, prasadam ki time. But you can't become angry with them. They have at least faith for that one. They don't. That's it. We can't fight with anybody. We can't improve anyone. They come only to test us. They may be the Bhagwan in the troop only. He is coming to take Naivedyam, not take Prasad. ऐसा भी हो सकता है. Okay, understood. शुचिः संवृत संभारः. Next, प्राक प्राक संवृत संभारः. That is, well in advance, all the required things are arranged. Then darbaihi kalpita asana. Preferably while doing upasana, puja, japa, dhyana, have the darbha asana. If you can afford it. चट्टाई वगैरह भी होते हैं तो दर्भ का उतना क्वालिटी नहीं है बट इट इज लोअर. आजकल तो दर्भ से बना हुआ सब है आसन चट्टाई. आई तो स्लीप ऑन द दर्भ वाला मैट ओनली. आई विल शो यू ऑन इफ यू वांट इन द लाइव. वेरी क्यूट वन आई गॉट 3x6 साइज. दर्भ का है वो. एंड ट्रूली यू स्लीप ऑन दैट इट इज डिफरेंट फीलिंग. आसन का होता ही है बट इवन फॉर स्लीपिंग देयर इज अ दर्भ. स्वामी हमको बैठने का दे दो उसी में हम सो जाएंगे. दैट्स बट दिस इज डिफरेंट आई गॉट. सो संभृत आसन दर्भ ही कल्पित आसन. अब दर्भ का आसन नहीं मिला करके पूजा मत छोड़ देना. एनीथिंग आसन प्रॉपरली. And don't sit on the sofa and all. And any of the asana which is used for everybody anywhere, doormat ले आके उसके ऊपर बैठना. It is the same. If you bring the mat on the sofa or the doormat, equally same. Point is, if you are using an asana for upasana, puja, japa, always remember, it should be exclusively for the puja, upasana, and don't share your asana with anyone. It's not a wholesale thing because in adhyatmika sadhana, upasana, japa, dhyana, asana is very important. क्योंकि the moment you touch your asana, you become meditative because of practice for so many years. I don't share my asana with anyone. Even anybody comes, seniors and all, उनको नया वाला दे देंगे, but not this is for mine. That's my respect to my upasana sadhana. In this way, two few things in life we should not share with anyone. ये अपना है बस. अपना भी नहीं है. It is how we tune ourselves to Bhagavan. That's a habit. Like people habituated, the moment they look at the remote, they put on and watch TV. In this way, 100 people have 100 ways. We, the moment you sit on asana, immediately your mind जो है जपा उपासना ध्यान उसमें चला जाता है. इसलिए asana. And if it is dharma asana, good. If not, whatever, but it should be yours. Don't share with others. In some of the houses, एक ही आसन पे पूरा family बैठता है. That is मजबूरी का नाम आत्मा. वो नहीं है. If you can afford, everyone. You can't have gods for everyone different Vishnu. You need not have Chambu for each person. The kalasham, they can be common. Asanam is individual. Note some of the important things. Note kar lo hai. Then comes asinaha prak udagva. See, clearly said, after studying here, you should not go to any Panditji and ask this small thing and pay 10,000 rupees to him. Give him 10,000, but this information you have. But that Prag Udar, east or the north, we have to face while doing Upasana. And how it should be? Archayam atha sammukhaha, and the Lord should be in front of you. See, when the Panditji is making you do the puja, then Bhagavan is here, Panditji there, you are here, he guides you, do. But you yourself are doing, Lord should be in the front and you have to be in front. So you are facing north, therefore Bhagavan is south. You are facing the east, therefore Bhagavan will be the western face. So Prag Udak. Prag means east, Udak means north. So which side we have to face while doing puja? East and north. East, north. East or north. East or north. थ्रू आउट लाइफ रिमेंबर आपके घर में भी ऐसा पूजा रूम बनाओ कि यू आर सिटिंग फेसिंग द ईस्ट लॉर्ड इज फेसिंग वेस्ट और यू आर फेसिंग नॉर्थ भगवान इज फेसिंग साउथ लाइक आई हैव माय पूजा इन ईस्ट नाउ दिस my in front of me is east, so the west, is it not? And for me, I'll do class because you are my devatas, so you are there facing me the west, I am facing the east. तो मुझे सत्संग में पूजा रूम में वैसा है. So how many things are clear here? Shuchi, making all arrangements, items in advance. Then prefer Darbhasana, if not any, but use only for you. Then sit east or north facing, so that the Lord is west or south facing. हो गया? 4 instructions are told here. हो गया? Now comes the next one. What are the things? Krutanyasah krutanyasam madarcham paninam rujet kalasham prokshaniyam cha yatavat upasadhayet. So these are the subheadings. Then each one will be explained. Then the practical will be done and shown. कर सकते हैं, हम तो नहीं करेंगे उतना डिटेल. अब आपको, आप तो ऑनलाइन में हो, पर्सनली आ जाओ, समवेयर वी कैन. There may be some things in YouTube which they show, they might have done recording and uploaded. I'll ask some of the pandits, if you have, you ask them, भैया पूजा विधान कैसे? They won't do, because सब पंडित लोग पंडित बन गए, तो who will go to temple and give money? Commercial, is it not? They may not do. One or two may do it. होंगे भी already. So कृतन्यासः. ना हमको ना उपास पूजा से करने से पहले व्हाट इज द रूल? देवो भूत्वा देवम यजेत. Therefore, we make the Lord in different forms established in our angas, in our kara, and in hrudaya. That's called anganyasa, karanyasa, hrudayanyasa. Nyasa means making the Lord in different names come and sit there, so that he only is doing the puja. Devo bhutva devam yajet. Hmm. Like when you do Bhagavan Shiva's upasana, and Angushtabhyam Namaha, Tarjanibhyam Namaha, Madhyamabhyam Namaha, Kanishtikabhyam Namaha, Anamikabhyam Namaha, Kanishtikabhyam Namaha, Om Agnihotraatmane, Hurdaya Namaha, Darshapurnamaasatmane, Sharisavaha, Chaturmasyaatmane, Shikaya Vishat, Niruda Bhajandatmane, Kavachaya Hum Jyotishtomatmane, Netataya Avashat, Sarvakartatmane, Astra, effort. In every of the upasana, the nyasa is one of the important. Making all our parts divinized by invoking the Lord. अंग होता है, कर होता है, हृदय न्यास. अपना करा के फिर कृतन्यासा कृतन्यासाम. In the same way, in the idol also, we can invoke the Bhagwan in all the anga pratyanga. Then mother cham paninam amrujet. Then first thing to be done, depending on the way you do puja, paninam amrujet means that vigraha which was done with puja yesterday, all the nirmalyam is removed and it is to be kept ready for today's puja. Okay, that's the meaning of Panina Amrijet. And if the vastra alankarana, all that pushpamala, yesterday it was done very exhaustively, आराम से वो सब निकाल कर एंड कभी उनको धो भी सकते हैं, डिपेंडिंग ऑन, और एट द टाइम ऑफ अभिषेक एनी वे दी नहा तो रहे हैं, बट आई डू द वॉशिंग ऑफ इट ऑल्सो बिफोर पूजा, सो दैट द पूजा कृत जलम कैन बी गिवन फॉर तीर्थम. ज़्यादा कुमकुम चंदन है तो यू मे नॉट बी एबल टू गिव इट, देयरफॉर आई डू इट. बट इन सम प्लेसेस दे ओनली रिमूव द निर्माल्य, चंदन कुमकुम जितना हाथ से निकलेगा निकाल देंगे. दे डोंट गिव बाथ बिफोर, दे डू इट ओनली एट द टाइम ऑफ अभिषेकम समर्पया. Both are okay. So we have done Krutanyasa, we have done Krutanyasa to Bhagavan, then Panina Amrujet, we removed the Nirmalya and made the idol ready for the pujas. Then Kalasham Prokshaniyam, Kalasha Purna Kumbha, Kalasha should be kept. Kalasha Puja is compulsory. And that Kalasha Puja karke us Kalasha jal se, Jala is used for doing Upasana to God. The Prokshaniyam cha, in the same way, Prokshana Jala. प्रोक्षणीय जल मीन्स उस कलश में पूजा करके वो जल प्रोक्षणीय जल में डालकर उससे अभिषेक, ऑल दैट इज डन. यथावत उपसाधयेत मीन्स दे हैव टू बी प्रोक्योर्ड एंड मेड रेडी. सो द कलशम इज टेकन एंड इट इज ब्यूटिफुली डेकोरेटेड विद चंदन, हल्दी, कुमकुम, एंड देन द कलश में वरुण आदि का स्थापना करने के लिए द पुजारी लोग दे डू वेरी एग्जॉस्टिव पूजस. आई तो डोंट नो ऑल ऑफ देम, हम तो फिर हाथ लगा के मंत्र बोलते हैं. That's it. But they do all that. And every day if you do so many, it takes a lot of time. Minimum तो हम करते हैं बाबा. We are happy. तो कलशस्य मुखे विष्णु कंठे रुद्र समाश्रितः मूले तत्र स्थितो ब्रह्म मध्ये मातृगणा स्मृताः कुक्षौ सागराः सर्वे सप्तद्वीपाः सुन्दरा ऋग्वेदोत यजुर्वेद सामवेदोतर्वणः अंगैश्च सर्वे कलशाम्ब समाश्रिताः आ कलशेषु धावित पवित्रे परिशिच्यते उक्ते यज्ञेषु वर्धते आ भवायुधं सर्वं विश्वा भूतान्याप प्राणापाप विश्वाप पुण्यमाप मृदुवाप सम्राणाप विराडाप स्वराडाप छिन्नागस्याप ज्योतिगस्याप यजुगस्याप सिद्धमाप सर्वा देवतापो भूर्भुवस्वराप ओम गंगे च वने कृष्णे गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदे सिन्धु कावेरी जलेऽस्मिन् सन्निधिं कुरु. ओम गंगाय नमः यमुनाय नमः गोदावरी सरस्वती नर्मदा सिन्धु कावेरी नमः. ओम समस्त देवताभ्यो नमः. नदीभ्यो नमः. पुष्पै पूजयामि आवाहयामि पुष्पे पूजयामि. This is called as Kalasham Prokshaniyam Yathavat Upasadayet. With this mantra, you have brought all the rivers into that Kalash Jala, so that with all sacredness upasana. For me, that is not required. I have in my puja room the water brought from all the rivers of our country. Every river, 45 rivers, including the Manasarovar, the Brahmaputra river, en route to Kailash Sarovar, and Ganga, Yamuna, Godavari, Krishna, Narmada, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Narakananda, Mandakini, Son Nadi ka bhi pani udhar, Karnaprayag ka bhi. All some, even little offered from the Samudras also from the south. सब जगह से, द्वारकाधीश से, उड़ीसा में वहाँ से लाए, फिर विशाखापट्टनम वहाँ गए तो फिर तमिलनाडु में का, then we went to their Kanyakumari. Everywhere jalam abhishek ready. I give it to people whoever come. To me, that's what is the prasadam I give them. Give prasadam means for the puja in their own house. Like that I might have given to 100, 200 people so far. Abhi bhi hai. And you come, I'll give you. All rivers, including the 22 wells in our Rameshwaram Mandir. चित्रकूट से भी है पानी लाया हुआ. Very sacred. So that's our attitude, Shraddha. How much it goes in the grace, invoking grace of Lord, left to Bhagavan. Bhavana. एक एक स्थाई में जीवन का एक एक चीज. As we grow above, when you become more subtler and subtler, upasana sadhanas also take the subtler flights by the way. So up to this we have seen. Now the tomorrow, tad advihi devayajanam dravyani atmana evacha prokshya. With that word water only, which is now all rivers invoked in that, we have to do the prokshanam of deva atmanam puja dravya. You know, therefore, अपवित्र पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थांगितोपि स्मरेत् पुंडरीकाक्षं सबाह्याभ्यंतर शुचिः कलशोदकेन देवम् आत्मानं पूजा द्रव्याणि संप्रोक्षणं कृत्वा. Like that. Purification with that water. First the Bhagavan ki idols and all that. Not that they have impurified, but so many people दृष्टि must have fallen there. सबको हटाने के लिए अपने ऊपर भी डालते हैं, so that we are now purified with that mantra jala, mantrita jala. So to puja dravyani. and everybody who comes for puja, unke upar bhai. These are all before puja done, the steps. This is what is said. Then after, then we have to have the 3 kalasham for 3 purposes. Then you have to invoke Paramatma in that. And who is the Paramatma? Paramatma is in your own heart. First, invoke the Lord in your own heart, who is permeating your entire personality. To him you do the puja. Atma puja kehte hain usko. Then this Lord you invoke in the idol. Then at the end of puja, that Lord is taken again back into me. Matlab the Paramatma in me alone is the Paramatma in the idol. All these things tomorrow we will see. Okay? Om Shanti. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Om Sri KRISHNAAYA Namaha. Sadbrahmarpanamastu. Yeah, now today is the Maha Prasthanam of Lord Rama in our Valmiki Ramayana.